Work can get boring and slow at times, but let's be real. If you had a vacation to one of the best places planned out at the end of the month, it would suck a whole deal less. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are going around the world's most fascinating places across all continents. From epic mountains to mysterious caves and giant deserts, we're about to witness some jaw-dropping stuff that'll make your mind run wild with imagination. The Sahara Desert. Stretching across northern Africa, this hot and massive desert covers almost as much land as the entire United States. And speaking of hot, did you know the Sahara once hit a record high temperature of a whopping 136 degrees Fahrenheit? Woo, that's a scorcher. Now, here's a fun fact. While you might imagine endless sand dunes, most of the Sahara is actually rocky and barren plateaus. Rain is scarce here, less than 3 inches a year, and some areas can go years without a drop. So pack your water bottles and get ready to beat the heat. Ha Long Bay. Next, we're setting sail to Vietnam's Ha Long Bay, where dragons once descended, or so I've heard. This place is like a real-life pirate's dream. 120 kilometers of coastline full of jungle-topped islands. Can you imagine the view? These limestone pillars create a jaw-dropping seascape that's straight out of a fantasy novel. But wait, there's more to this maritime marvel. As you navigate through this stunning seascape, you'll stumble upon hidden caves tucked away beneath the limestone cliffs. It's like a secret passage to a world unknown. Here, you'll spot tiny floating fishing villages, like something out of a fairy tale. These sturdy houses balance delicately on the water, where fishermen make their living in harmony with the sea. As the sun sets, casting a golden glow on the turquoise waters, you'll feel like you've stepped into a pirate's utopia. The air is filled with a sense of adventure and wonder, as if Jack Sparrow himself might appear at any moment. Mount Everest. Up, up, and away, we're heading to the top of the world, Mount Everest. Standing tall at a staggering 8,848 meters, it's the highest mountain on our blue planet. Located on the border of Nepal and Tibet, it's like nature's Everest challenge. Climbers from all over the globe come to conquer this beauty, but beware, altitude sickness, wild weather, and fierce winds are some of the obstacles on this climbing adventure. Here's the twist though. Not every climber makes it back, unfortunately, serving as a sobering reminder of the mountain's majesty and ruthlessness. Antarctica. Sure, it's a continent itself, but what's more fascinating than the frozen parts of our own world? Yes, it's covered in ice, but guess what? It's technically a desert. A desert that is home to around 90% of the ice on Earth. With very little precipitation, it's colder than the Arctic because of its high elevation. But don't be fooled by the icy exterior. Hidden beneath are penguins, blue whales, orcas, and seals partying it up in this little wonderland. The Great Barrier Reef. Ready to take a dip in the world's largest coral reef system? Next up is the Great Barrier Reef, a stunning underwater extravaganza that stretches over 3,000 kilometers. This reef is so massive that it can be seen from space. Seriously, there are pictures of it from satellites. Created by billions of tiny creatures, it's like a living artwork of corals and marine life. And no, you cannot separate the art from the artist here. Green sea turtles, dolphins, whales, and clownfish are just some of the A-list guests at this underwater bash. Iguazu Falls. Buckle up, everyone. We're diving headfirst into a rip-roaring, splash-filled adventure because we're going to the magical Iguazu Falls between Argentina and Brazil. This waterfall system is like a rock concert of nature, with a staggering 275 falls taking the stage and putting on their show. It's like each waterfall is a rock star, showcasing its unique style and rhythm. Now, some of these falls might not be skyscrapers, but don't underestimate their power. Some reach as high as 64 meters, and the real superstar of the show is the mighty Devil's Throat. This 82-meter-high waterfall is the heart-stopping finale that'll blow your mind. But be prepared to get wet and misty as you stand in the presence of this majestic natural wonder. And while you're there, why not brave the formidable Devil's Throat, a staggering U-shaped cliff waterfall plunging more than 260 feet deep and audible from miles away. With the Iguazu River contributing half its flow, this 260-degree spectacle is not for the faint of heart. The Galapagos Islands. You might remember this place from Schitt's Creek. Yes, it's the same Galapagos Islands that took Ted away from Alexis. These islands are a unique archipelago that inspired Charles Darwin's theory of natural selection. These remote islands are also home to tropical penguins. And not just that, these islands hold a diverse ecosystem, with each island having its own special breed of plants, flowers, and animals. From giant tortoises to blue-footed seabirds, this party of wildlife is one for the books. The Dead Sea. Let's dive into the wonders of the Dead Sea, a salt lake like no other. It's bordered by Jordan on one side and Israel with the West Bank on the other, creating a unique space in the heart of the Negev deserts. It's not called the Dead Sea for nothing. The water here is so salty that no fish can survive in it. That's why it's the perfect place for visitors to experience the magic of floating effortlessly in the salt-filled water. No swimming skills required, literally none at all. And take this. The sea is so high in salt content that there's no room for any other living creatures except bacteria, and the mud around the Dead Sea is rumored to have healing powers. Aurora Borealis, North America. The Northern Lights. The Aurora Borealis is a celestial extravaganza of vibrant light. It's a natural wonder that paints the northern skies with colors not seen anywhere. As you stand under the vast expanse of the Arctic heavens, you can't help but feel like you're at the most colorful neon rave party ever. Shades of green, pink, and purple dance and swirl. It's right out of a fairy tale. Imagine camping here to work in the morning and go to bed under the northern lights. It's truly a wonder of the world. Rio de Janeiro. This is your coastal dream come true. It is no other than the harbor of Rio de Janeiro, also called Guanabara Bay. Get this, it's the world's biggest natural bay in terms of how much water it can hold. Think gigantic. To top it off, it has the world's bluest sky. No wonder it's one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. And it gets better. Surrounding this massive bay are these super cool granite rock formations and monoliths. They are some of the most unique rocks in the world. Even with all the hustle and bustle of Rio City and famous spots like Copacabana Beach, the bay's natural beauty still shines like a diamond. Grand Canyon, North America. Okay, this one's more like a vacation spot only. Only the best canyon park in the world. Welcome to the ultimate rock concert of nature, the Grand Canyon. This geological marvel, millions of years in the making, is Mother Earth's masterpiece on full display. The mighty Colorado River takes center stage, carving its way through the rugged landscape. It's just shocking how beautiful this place is if you consider that it's just really, really old rocks. Hike along the canyon's rim, ride a trusty mule down its trails, or simply stand in awe at the breathtaking panorama before you. Believe me, it looks much more surreal than your laptop wallpaper. As you explore the Grand Canyon National Park, you'll be immersed in the Spartan beauty of this epic amphitheater, a testament to the wonders of time and geology. Paracutin volcanoes. The only word to describe Paracutin is hot. It's a cinder cone volcano found in Michoacan, a little south of Mexico. The cone has only really existed as it is since 1943, when it surged up out of the ground in a relatively flat cornfield, making it the youngest volcano in the northern hemisphere. At the time that it surged, it also erupted and continued to erupt over a period of 9 years, non-stop. The volcano is now considered to be dormant, but it's popular as a tourist attraction. Visitors are able to climb the volcanic peak and view the hardened lava flows, including encased ruins of the San Juan Parangaricutiro Church. Amazon rainforest, South America. Welcome to the Amazon rainforest, sometimes also called Earth's green lungs. That might be a bit of a stretch, but you get it. This vibrant jungle is a hub of life, with thousands upon thousands of plants and critters living it up in their own unique style. Take a leisurely walk through the lush foliage, and you'll be welcomed by a chorus of chirping birds, buzzing insects, and the occasional howler monkeys roar in the distance. And keep your eyes wide open. You just might spot a stealthy jaguar on the hunt, or a laid-back sloth hanging out like it's got no worries. This is also where the most oxygen is at. And who doesn't like fresh air and open skies? And crawling insects literally everywhere. The Serengeti Migration. Last but not least, we're off to Tanzania and Kenya to witness one of the greatest shows on Earth, the Serengeti Migration. Over 1 million wildebeests and 200,000 zebras embark on a 500-kilometer journey, making it the most exceptional natural wonder of the animal kingdom. African safari tours follow this incredible migration, giving you a front-row seat to the wildebeest's dance of life. It does not get better than these little nomads just like us. And there you have it, folks, the most kick-ass natural wonders on all continents. From epic landscapes to dazzling underwater parties, our planet knows how to throw down. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and make sure to subscribe so you'll be the first to know about upcoming content. And believe me, there's a lot we have in store for you.